This is Piazza Unitá d'Italia, Europe's largest square open to the sea, located in the heart of Trieste. In today's episode, I will take you on a tour over this iconic place, and we will look at the buildings and their history as we discover my favorite square together. First, some context about the square. When the square reached its final form in the 19th century, Trieste was the main port city of the Austro-Hungarian Empire, and the monumental architecture reflected its important status within the country. Obviously, at that time it was not called Piazza Unitá d'Italia, but due to its size, Piazza Grande. When later, after the First World War, Italian troops landed on the square and Trieste became part of Italy, it was renamed to Piazza Unitá. Now let's take a walk around the square and look at all the attractions. Looking at the square from the seaside, the first building on the right is the Palazzo del Governo Triestino, formerly known as Palazzo del Governo Austriaco. Built in 1883, it was owned by the insurance company Lloyd until the end of the Austro-Hungarian Empire, and today it houses the regional government. There are two beautiful fountains in the facade of the building. The right side towards the sea representing seawater, the left side towards the land representing fresh water. On the grounds of the Grand Hotel Duchi d'Aosta has been a hotel since the times of the Roman Empire. After some renovations and reconstructions, the building we see today was completed in 1847 and housed some famous guests such as Giacomo Casanova, Bob Dylan, Anthony Hopkins or Queen Noor of Jordan. Then we come to the largest building on the square, the city municipality building, Palazzo del Municipio, that was completed in 1875 and designed by the architect Giuseppe Bruni. The two bronze statues on top of the tower, ringing the bell every hour, are significantly older than the building. They are relics from the year 1517. The statue on the left is named Michele and his colleague is called Giacomo. The fountain in front of the municipality building is from the year 1750 and represents the four known continents: Europe, Asia, Africa and America. Casa Strati was built in 1839 and since then houses the famous Caffè degli Specchi, one of the city's main historic cafes. Caffè degli Specchi is a great place to hang out and have a coffee, but my personal favorite historic cafe in Trieste is Caffè San Marco, which I did a separate video on. If you're curious, check it out. Back to Piazza Unitá, Casa Strati is owned by one of the largest and most influential companies of Trieste, the insurance giant Generali, thus the prominent inscription on top of the building. Last building on the square is the Palazzo del Governo, which was completed in 1905 and therefore is the youngest building on Piazza Unitá. I really love the fine golden mosaic artworks on this palazzo, which today houses the prefecture Prefettura di Trieste. With a lot of official buildings come a lot of flags you can see on Piazza Unitá. The flag of Trieste, the flag of the province Friuli Venezia Giulia, the flag of the European Union, and above all of them, the flag of Italy. As Trieste is famous to be an extremely windy city and the famous wind Bora was also blowing when I recorded this, the aesthetic of the flags comes into full effect. The square being open to the sea is one of the reasons why it's my personal favorite. Just across the street you see the seemingly never-ending deep blue Adriatic Sea. The trade ships on the horizon waiting to deliver their goods to the port of Trieste, and the pier of Molo Audace, on which you can walk further out to get an even better view of the ocean. I hope you enjoyed this little tour. If you would like to see videos like this in future, hit the like button and make sure to subscribe.